Welcome to the GoVenture Lemonade Stand demonstration. GoVenture Lemonade Stand is an easy-to-use program that introduces you to the experience of running your own lemonade stand business. It's the perfect first step for children or even adults who need to learn the basics of running a business. Let's take a look. The first thing you need to do when you start a game is to give your business a name and choose a logo for it. Let's call it Lemons. And let's choose a logo from the selection available here. Click play and you are good to go. GoVenture Lemonade Stand uses a set play format. First you make your decisions for the day, and then you run the simulation to see if you made good choices. The first thing you want to do is check out the weather forecast for the day. Hot sunny days are the best for selling lemonade. On cold or rainy days, fewer people will be out walking. So the weather may have an influence on your decision making. With GoVenture Lemonade Stand, young entrepreneurs need to make 3 decisions. If you look down at the bottom of the screen, you will see 3 variables: price, recipe, and inventory. Each virtual day, you will set the parameters for those 3 variables. Let's look at the first one, price. You can set the price for your lemonade anywhere from 25 cents to $3 per cup. You want to set the price high enough that you'll make a profit, but not so high that your customers will say no. Let's set it at $1.60. Next, you have to set your recipe. There are 4 possible recipe settings. The lowest setting is called sour and watery. It uses just half of 1 lemon and 1 tablespoon of sugar for each cup of lemonade. It is the least expensive lemonade you can make, and that can be a good thing or a bad thing. On the plus side, you'll spend less money using this recipe, so you may earn a larger profit from each sale. However, sour and watery will not be very popular with your customers, so you may end up selling fewer cups of lemonade. At the other end of the scale is sweet and lemony, which uses 2 whole lemons and 4 tablespoons of sugar to make a single cup. This recipe is quite expensive to make, and that means you'll probably have to set your prices higher in order to make a profit. The good news is that your customers are almost certain to like the sweet and lemony flavor. The bad news is that nobody likes to pay more for their lemonade. There are 2 recipes that have middling amounts of lemon and sugar, so you have some room to experiment here. Let's set the recipe 1 level up from sour and watery and see how that goes. And finally, you will need to purchase inventory. To do that, you will have to invest some of your cash to purchase lemons, sugar, and cups. You want to make sure you have the right mix of inventory for the recipe you have chosen. However, you don't want to buy too much because unused inventory can spoil or get broken, and that is money lost. You also need to keep an eye on your cash balance. You start the game with $25. You cannot spend more cash than you have, so you need to invest wisely. For this first day, let's make the smallest possible investment in inventory. Let's buy 25 lemons for $5, 100 tablespoons of sugar for $4, and 50 cups for $5. That's a total of $14 in purchases. Let's go ahead and buy that, and watch as 2 things happen. First, you can see that your quantities of each inventory item have increased. And second, you can see that your starting cash balance has been reduced by $14, so now you only have $11 left. Now that you have made your decisions for the day, you can open for business by clicking on this open sign. Take a look. There you are in a happy-faced lemon costume, working the lemonade stand. And here come your prospective customers. A prospective customer is somebody who might buy your lemonade. If you have made good business decisions, some of those people will stop and buy lemonade from you. You may see some of them offering you comments. At the end of the day, you get this summary of your results. You can see the number of customers you served, you can see your sales for the day, and you can see how much cash you now have, up from that $11 you had when you opened this morning. And if there were any damaged cups, or if any of your lemons or sugar spoiled, you will see that too. On the right is a profit rating, which shows you how well you are doing based on your cash balance. You haven't yet earned enough money to make your mark on that yet, but you will. So click OK because we are now ready for day 2. One last thing. This thing here is a settings button. Click on that if you need help, or if you want to start a new game, or change the volume settings, or when you are ready to quit. Click on that settings button again if you want to return to the game. So that is it. Time to make some decisions for day 2. Thank you for trying GoVenture Lemonade Stand. We hope you have fun and make lots of money.